Hello, 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 everyone. Hey, this is a special segment for You Only Go Once, a podcast that I, Cheryl Cantafio, and my fantastic co-host, Eileen Grimes, do regularly, where we explore stories around the limited time we have on this earth to create a fully layered life, because you only go once. And it's special today because we have approached our 1 year anniversary and our minds are blown. Woo! Unbelievable. We've had quite a
Yeah.
year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. Holy cats.
Holy cats indeed.
So obviously not a typical episode in any way, shape, or form, but I wanted to look back and just reflect and have some gratitude. I think it's that time of year anyway, right? So might as well have that approach with it. But it's funny because Cheryl actually reached out to me just yesterday. We're like, something's happening in December we should maybe think about. And it was the 1 year anniversary. And I can't believe it's been a year.
I know. It only feels like sometimes it feels just like a couple weeks that we just started this. And then we look back and we have so many different guests that have made such an impact. From our first guest, Mary and Cassie Chomyn, who shared with us their exciting stories about climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. And Cassie, by the way, at the time was only anywhere between 15 and 16 years old.
Right.
So that's, it's such an impactful story to see how people are just living their lives to the fullest. And when they have something that either poses a challenge or there's something out there that calls to them, they answer the call. And we've been so privileged to talk to so many people.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And I mean, I will speak for myself in this, and that when we started this a year ago, well, I mean, a little more than a year ago, to be fair, because it takes time to get stuff together and order mics and stuff.
Small things.
Little things.
Small things.
I myself, outside of the guests, was in a very different place a year ago. And that felt a lot darker and a lot of heavy. And, having the guests on that we've had has just been so much light, and so many of the things that I needed to hear this past year that I didn't even know that I needed. And I feel really grateful for all of that, while also having time with you, after leaving a full-time job where we got to work together, to be able to still be here with you and all of that and have this space for us is incredible. And then while navigating through ending a marriage and things like that, to have these incredible stories of living life on purpose and in purpose has been everything I needed, everything I never knew I needed this past year.
I love that, friend. Thank you. And same, 2023, I've often said on this podcast, has chosen violence. So there have been so many bright spots throughout this year. And just the fact that people were like, sure, we'll come and talk. I mean, that to me is it will always be mind blowing. When we started this podcast adventure, Eileen was the one that said, this is happening. And as you know, that's one of our key questions that we ask, what's on your this is happening list? And I will honestly say that starting a podcast was not on my this is happening list until Eileen kept saying, it'll be fun. Why don't we try this? Sure. And and here we are a year later. And I look forward to doing our recordings with people. I am constantly amazed at the people who are willing to give their times to us. I'm thrilled to pieces that we have an audience base, and some of those are international. We know that we have at least one person from Germany that listens on a regular basis, which is really kind of cool. So, Danke, yes, Danke, yes. All in all, I would just say this is a wonderful experience that we want to continue and have many more anniversaries to celebrate. And Eileen, I can't thank you enough for saying this is happening enough to the point where I listened and agreed to this. And we've been partners in proverbial crime for many years, working together. And I love that we are carrying on our adventures in this. And I adore you and thank you so much for believing in me in this. Thank you.
Always, my friend. Truly, always. Well, with that, I think we'll kind of wrap up, but just, gratitude for each other, certainly, and gratitude for those of you who just keep showing up and listening, and all of our amazing guests and those yet to come. I'm amazed in this space. And I can only imagine what's going to be happening through the end of this year and then in 2024. And I just can't wait to see it.
Same here. All right, everyone. So thank you again, and help us celebrate. So reach out to us. Let us know what your favorite episode was. If you're interested in being a guest, if you have something that you want to share, please reach out to us. You can reach out to us on Instagram. That's probably the best bet. And it's You Only Go Once. And we look forward to more exciting stories ahead and potentially your story. So with that, on behalf of Eileen Grimes and myself, thank you. And again, thank you for bringing us to our first year anniversary. Take care. Bye.